They're too close to see it, but maybe Galeth, Ukher, and Lokrik can see something. I need perception checks from the three of them.
I'm actually... Remy's actually moving back a bit.
Okay, perception checks.
Okay. Yeah. Lemmy's
35.
Yeah, you saw shadowy forms move slightly, perhaps in this building, like at the top, and also in this one. It may be in response to the noise you guys are making.
They know we're here. They know we're here. They know they're there.
35, you probably saw bows, like a dude with a bow, like a medium-sized creature.
21. Yeah.
Yeah, you just saw a shadowy movement.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna deploy my armor immediately.
Yeah, we're gonna drink a bark skin.
Remy's going to use his robe to transform into a goblin.
A bark skin bull strength combo.
Which robe is that?
Robe of blending.
Is it the robe that Oberon's building for you?
I thought it was done because it was the
Nope.
first thing. Someone had put it on my character sheet.
Shouldn't be there.
No.
Sorry.
No, that group of treasure has not been divvied yet. Oberon's
And my
still
belt
around.
is still not. Yeah.
Yeah.
So nothing got done?
No,
Well,
no,
he's going to return it all at once.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He wants to do the great gifting so nobody feels left out.
All right. Then Remy's just going to try and disarm the magic on the door.
Okay. I think it's one round to get rid of a trap, or am I thinking locks?
It's 3d4,
2d4.
I think.
Disarm.
It's unfortunately long.
It's just enough time that you're not entirely sure how long it could take, and
Yeah.
you could fit it into a single combat of doing nothing but being defended.
Disabled device. I don't recall 3d4. I think it's 2d4 for
It might be 2d4. I thought it was depending on the complexity. 2d4. Disable an extremely complex device. 2d4 rounds. Yep. Still feels like an eternity.
All right, so give me 2d4 unless you've got some way of doing it quicker.
No,
Remy.
I do not.
It's almost like you have to sneak up to the sigil.
Oh,
and
fuck
then...
off!
Okay, so you're sitting there going, okay, I gotta go to the other side of the door.
Oh, screw this. Lemmy's gonna fly out. Lemmy's gonna just start scouting around on his own. Sorry. I have like a plus 49 on my stealth, so...
Okay, where are you going?
I'm gonna go over the wall. I'm gonna stay high.
Okay.
Look for a window in the main building.
Oh, the courtyard's really clean, well lit, well swept, barren, nothing there.
Okay.
Two kind of like gold etched doors that are closed. They're really high, tall. They look like they're made out of metal.
Okay.
Ukher's gonna move forward.
Okay, Lokrik, I guess may have cast some spells. I think Lokrik cast Heroism on Galeth.
Cool.
And
Let's...
Heroism on Ukher.
Ukher already had it. He drank it.
Fine then, Heroism on himself.
Good. Can be a hero man.
And he will cast See Invisibility on himself. And invisibility on himself. So he's actually invisible.
So, edit in browser. Because
As a standard action, I will wake up Tinsender and return him to his normal self.
Cool.
I'm just going to quickly check one of my powers.
And as a free action, I will mount him. Aha!
Nice. It's too bad Lemmy didn't airwalk him. We'll have to get through that door. He says like it's not going to be a problem with the nuker.
Yeah. Yep, that door is about
you
had
can hear
its
you
day.
can hear little like ding 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 ding. Like Remmy-Nae has to like the 8 rounds. He has to like nail these nails into the edge. You're trying to like short circuit the
The
sigil.
magic.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna read what a trap breaker can do.
Lemmy-O, what are you doing?
Yeah. So there's nothing in here. I'm gonna check out this thing, and then I'm gonna this windowed area.
Okay, so
Like
you stood there for a couple, like you flew over and then you looked around for a while and then you're flying over up to the window.
Yeah. Do you want to give you my passive stealth?
Sure, but I think you beat whatever's in there.
Yeah, Remy's actually like 20 feet away. He can disable devices from close range.
Oh, nice.
Close
Okay.
range. Yeah, just in case something goes off, he's not sitting there.
So, I have something called explosive disarm, which I can, as a full round action, throw a bomb to disarm a trap. And if it doesn't work, it sets the trap off. Do I have to see the trap to do that? Is my question.
Yes. You have to be able to detect the trap. You guys can hear Remy doing something. You can hear little hammer picks, and you can see little flashes of like nails appear on the door. Lemmy-O, you take a peek into this kind of very open circular top of the tower, and inside there are 2 hooded figures that are made completely out of bone, like they're missing all of their flesh, and they've got bows and arrows. They are simply and oddly standing at the center of the room. They're not at the arrow perches, and they're actually looking around.
Okay.
You said this is just standing there?
Yep.
They're just standing there. All right.
Sense motive.
Can someone hit me with a plus 11? I think.
Yeah.
You get 16.
They're intelligent, and they're keeping far back from where the entrance is, almost like they're trying not to be seen from the arrow slits.
Okay. Ukher's going to move forward, and he's going to drink a I'm wondering if I drink a shield spell. Ukher's going to double move forward. He's actually going towards the wall.
Okay. Lokrik is casting Expeditious Retreat and is moving up behind this pillar. We'll say we're about 6 rounds into your dispelling.
What are their bows made out of?
Really nice looking wood, maybe even
Magical.
bits of dark wood.
Okay, so I'm
the
gonna.
the fletching on their arrows looks strange in a few of the arrows.
Marty, I'm gonna reverse back and fly over to our guys.
Okay, give me a knowledge religion.
Yep, one sec. Okay. Fuck me. 13.
They are undead and slightly more intelligent than you expected.
Yep. I'm gonna leave them be and just fly over to our guys.
Okay. He stealths back down towards the guys. Yeah, I guess Lokrik, Galeth, and Ukher kind of have a couple rounds of stuff if they wanted.
Yeah.
I drink a shield spell, and I start climbing the wall.
Okay. I don't know, like a DC 30 climb check for parts of the wall.
Okay. I drink a shield spell, and I climb the wall. My climb is 30. That would be 30, 32, 34. Plus 34.
The first half of the wall is meant for people not to be able to climb easily. When you get further up, there are more handholds, and then eventually you get a hold of.
So I just fast climbed the wall.
Okay.
Do I see Ukher before he gets in?
You can go talk to him while he's climbing.
Hold still. I'll give you a spell.
Cast and move.
So I'll cast Death Watch. There's 2 undead archers in there.
Death Watch?
Fucking Death Ward.
I cast Veil of Positive Energy on myself.
Death Ward.
I'm not trying to laugh at the, but I am laughing at.
All right, Remy, give me your disable device check.
47.
Yeah. With a satisfying last ping of the nail, you manage to short circuit the symbol trap, which burns away.
Okay.
With a 47, did you want to temporarily get rid of it, or did you want to permanently get rid of it?
No, I want to permanently get rid of it just in case we got to escape through these doors.
Got it. Okay, so yeah, you ruin the trap, and now there's this like burned scorch mark where the symbol used to be.
Yeah. And then he tries to open the door with his telekinesis.
All right, so you guys, while you're standing outside kind of chuckling and casting spells on each other, you hear a slight chiming noise from inside.
Actually, how much does it weigh, the door?
A big wooden door with metal braces, probably 1,200 pounds.
Okay, he's got to spend a burn to do it. I'm gonna mark that down on his token.
The door rattles.
There's no one here.
When you try to like just swing it open, and you're like, oh, maybe it's a push. No, there's a bar. You could actually kind of feel the bar with your magic.
Can I see the bar?
Yeah, you can pull the doors a little bit with your telekinesis, and you can see the bar in behind. This would be a disabled device for a giant.
I'm going to try and do it anyway. Because at this point I can lift 10,000 pounds with my brain.
Nice.
37.
Okay, shooting out of the out of its brace is the large wooden beam that they've got as a blocker or a bar on the door. Rolls around outside, or kind of inside the courtyard, and you're able to push the doors open. Ukher, Lemmy, Gallup.
I'm going to climb.
There's a plain wooden door that is a heavy wooden door that's closed to get into this.
There was a door that was closed.
Oh, just gonna fucking put his boot through it?
I'm just going to put my boot through it and walk into the room.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Righteous Blood on myself.
All right.
What is... Every spell the paladin casts is something I've never heard of before.
Because they're all paladin-only spells.
Okay, so Lokrik simply moves up, and I think, Ukher, you get 2 readied actions to the face as you put your boot through the door.
Okay, I am a barbarian, sir.
And is thus not flat-footed.
That is the intent.
Okay. AC 12 and AC 27.
No. They're about to have a very bad time.
One of them actually just hit the frame of the door. The other one kind of shattered. The other arrow shattered against your shield spell, and you notice that they had a little bit of acid or something in the arrow. Like, not a whole lot. Like, not acidic, but there was something maybe alchemical about the arrow. And they're now reaching for more arrows, and I think you.
I will introduce them to my I don't know. I think hammer time is appropriate for such an occasion.
Nice. So I think initiative, because there are other things that that are happening. Yeah, I think that's a good way. I think that's how D&D handles these situations.
Da, 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 da. We're entering the Temple of Doom. It looks kind of like a Transformer's skull, that doorway.
All right, I'm gonna nuke the initiatives.
Marty, that round that people like Adam moved and then people cast. Can I cast on Lookprick?
Can you get to
I was-
Lookprick and cast?
Yeah, so that's the distance here is 30 feet.
Sure.
And fly, but he's invisible.
Yep.
Tracking, can I just see where he is?
It would take you rounds to do it.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey, Lookprick, come over here. Just grab me so I can cast on you.
Got it.
Dude, it's an invisible bat. Grab the invisible bat.
So you
No,
go and
I'm kicking-
you flap
I'm kicking
around,
dirt on the
you're
ground.
kicking things around. We'll say, look, because Lothric didn't do anything that round, he ends up finding you, and you're now sitting on top of him.
Okay.
We're gonna get you something to see invisible because this is just goddamn garbage.
I don't have. If I had that spell, it'd be fantastic.
We know a guy. I know a guy.
There's a lot of things that I have, and there's a lot of really crucial things I wish I had. I got invisibility purge, but no one's gonna like me for that one.
Well, you're a bat. You'll be fine.
Yeah, hammer against skeletons. That's funny.
Yes.
It's like a sledgehammer. Boom! Eat it! Eat it hard! Suck it, Trebek. Suck it long. Suck it hard.
Shh! You want to get sued?
Yeah. No.
No.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Surprise! So you know what? If somebody was
Surprise.
raising skeletons, you could look at them as really shitty constructs.
Yeah. Yeah. But I assume that guy knew what he's talking about. Oh, dude, those are undead. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. You fucking useless sorcerer.
I know magic. No, you know spells.
Bullshit. You know nothing. Winter's here.
Oh. Okay, let's not kill Mord. Because someone named Mord can't be all that bad.
That guy you'd have a beer with. Hey, Mard, why don't you come over here?
All right, so I'm adding
Friday night.
initiatives to list. Lemmy, what did you get?
Lemmy will tell you in 1 second. Boom! 8.
Galeth?
I got an 8.
Lothric got a 1.
Why is there always a surprise? Oberon. Why is Oberon here?
Oberon's one of the heroes, and he's just listed on the initiative sheet.
Damn you, Oberon. Damn you.
Why are you damning your wizard who's busy putting spells? Okay,
You're being useless.
so the surprise doesn't do anything. Ukher, after kicking in the door, you actually hear weird, like, wisps of wind and bony scuttling coming from the empty courtyard.
Yes, I mean, we're at the edge of a castle. Okay.
No, they're not going to come out yet. Okay. They're going to delay. Delay. Ukher, you actually get to act before.
Before they get to shoot me again?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to walk up to their face direction and smash with hammer. That's the show.
Skeleton plus hammer equals XP.
Then we'll see how this goes. I'm not going to rage because I want to keep my wits about me.
Ukher! Oh shit.
Okay. These archers are wearing breastplate. It's weird.
Okay. AC 38.
Yeah. yeah. Your hammer cracks into it.
2d6 plus 27. 32 bludgeoning damage.
Destroying one of the skeletons. Just bits of armor and bones and arrows and the bow go flying across the room in a wondrous mess, clinking along the ground.
Kick the guy out the window.
It's the first one. It's the first thing I've been able to hit with my hammer. Yes. Thor.
Okay, yelling Thor outside or inside the building.
Don't panic.
Remmy-Nae.
Remy's going to fly, I guess.
In through the door or over the arch?
Through the door. He
Okay.
just disabled the magic. He's confident. He's going to have a look here.
Okay. Yeah, give me a perception check versus traps.
Okay. Right here. $37.
Ooh, yeah. You see an even more potent sigil that is written on the landing.
Son of a bitch.
Somebody has not made this place very friendly.
Okay.
We're talking, I think, 8th circle, maybe 9th?
Okay, no.
The archers. Well, the archers are going to appear, like they scuttle up to the windows in each of the towers. They can't see much from their vantage point. I guess they could see Galeth and Tensender. So there are a couple of arrows that come flying down towards Galeth.
Oh no, I'm flat-footed, guys.
That matters.
It's -1 AC.
AC 13 and AC 21.
No.
Lemmy's like, oh my
arrows
god!
just begin flicking above you, right? You know, like this is the beginning of every siege ever, right? Where the archers start to fire their arrows. And then this skeletal archer, I think, has enough intelligence to 5-foot step back away from you.
Is he against a wall now? It appears he is.
Well, yeah, there's yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put him through it.
But he's not intelligent enough to realize that he didn't quite hit you last round, so he's going to rapid shot.
Okay. Bowling for 20s. It's
Right,
good,
so
good call.
2 times
So-
1d20 plus 6 plus 1 for point blank shot, which I forgot to add last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Couple of arrows. You're like a quick head fake, and then your magic caught one of the other ones, and yeah. And they both miss. Galeth.
This door is closed or open?
It's open.
It's open.
Remy, with his mind, took off the several hundred-pound bar, tossed it off the side, and moved the doors open.
I'm gonna smash that thing.
Okay, so you go riding into the. This is up in a tower. If you've been paying attention.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I
So
will just go riding in then.
yeah, Galeth goes riding into a courtyard. Give me a will save, Galeth,
Okay.
as you're now
Kind of-
interacting with the illusion.
Okay. I had
It's an illusionary floor where as long as you don't know it's an illusion, you can walk on it? Like a cartoon
No.
floor.
I actually read through illusions, and I realized that we may have missed something important. If there is obvious evidence that the illusion is not real, you automatically succeed. So that, like, walls that you can't get through. Yeah. Alright, see here. 31, is that?
Yeah, the pristine courtyard that you're going into is not a pristine courtyard. It is a fly-ridden, rotten meat, bone, rotten leather armor. The signs of 40, 50, maybe 100 deaths. And there are two creatures standing in the corners, kind of like in little shallow alcoves on either side of the field. And then you also notice that there are creatures that are coming out of a alcove underneath the stairs off to the side. You are not alone in this place.
Okay. I'll give Tensender kind of a pat. Calm him down a little bit.
Okay.
And I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on Tensender.
Okay. Warding against evil.
Yeah, that's right.
My horse obeys my commands, damn it.
Okay. And then we'll pull back a little bit to get some charge range in.
The Cassisian casts Aid on Galeth.
Your hat likes you. What's
Cool.
its cast level?
3. So 1d10 plus
plus
3.
three.
Oh, 1d8 plus 3
D10?
temporary hit points.
That was D8. D8. D8 plus 3.
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll.
It likes you a little bit.
4!
Yeah, you just feel better because there's a blessing. All right, Remmy-Nae, you can hear. Fuck this. I guess all of you can hear, like, some sort of very large lock being locked or unlocked from the metal doors of the main part. Like, there's kind of like this kind of a cracking noise, but that's about it.
Good work, Remy.
Lemmy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on Lokrik.
Thank you.
And then I'm going to fly. You're welcome. And then I'm going to fly and sit on Tensender.
Okay, kind of find Tensender's butt and sit on the hindquarters. The skeletons are coming out.
Do they now become visible to everyone?
Yeah, they're leaving. They're leaving the kind of like
Illusionary train.
Yeah.
Oh, Marty, do I get to illusionary bullshit? I'm in there with him.
Interacted with the train yet? I guess you're in the area of effect, so sure, you can get a will save.
This is an illusion. Okay.
You can see the creatures though. Like the illusionary train doesn't get rid of the creatures. It just
20 with a nat 1.
Natural one.
Okay,
so
no,
no,
it's still a pristine thing, but somehow these things walked out of nowhere, and are now threatening you. These things being skeletal men. They are wearing what looks like breastplate armor, and are wielding round Vosgardian shields and have long swords.
Awesome.
Yep.
No, check that. They are wearing bucklers and dwarven war axes, even though they look human.
That's awesomer.
Like they were
Charisma dump stat skeletons. Yes.
like they were armed with dwarvish weapons.
Well, you don't have to... If it's illusory, it could look like any weapon.
The creatures are not an illusion. The niceness of the place is. I think at this point in time, my delay actions are going to go off. So the bone thing and the other thing, I'm going to drop their initiative to right after the skeletons. So 5. It's like -4 and 5 is... Oh, that's the heat. Oh, okay. Bone thing. Yeah, they're gonna start trumping out of their hidey holes off to the side.
Hidey hole.
This horrific humanoid figure is a mass of bones and skulls tied together with slick ropes and sinew. It looks like it's made from no less than a dozen medium or larger size corpses.
So those are the shitty constructs he's making.
That might be them.
Second move, yeah, it moves all the way up to the point where it's threatening Tensender. This one's takes a little bit more to get out. It's raising its hands slowly with its ugly face.
Oh dear.
Galeth, you don't... You know what? This one's only going to single move within 30 feet. Never mind, it double moves. Okay, that was their turn. Galeth and Lemmy, give me a perception check because you guys are kind of engaged with those enemies.
Okay.
Remmy-Nae, it sounded like somebody was unlocking the door
Okay.
a few moments ago.
I got a 19.
Lemmy, what was your...
43.
Okay, the 19 doesn't quite get this, but one of the bone creatures, that one, also seems to have thousands of little tiny bones, like finger bones, the bones of birds, swarming in and around its body and kind of moving like a mass around the creature itself.
Which one?
Bone creature
One to the
2.
2? Okay.
You don't like how it's kind of like wearing this kind of fluid outer skin of bones. There might be a separate creature there.
Okay.
Give me a knowledge religion because you saw it.
Okay. Oops. 1d20 plus that.
Gross.
19.
Some sort of undead bone swarm.
Oh, fuck me.
Lokrik, I guess the fight is on, so Lokrik will start doing Bard Song, and we'll move in. We'll move in just behind. Move in just behind Galeth. He will. I don't know if we're too concerned about the big bone thing yet. I don't know.
I think it gets exploded by Galeth. That's the...
Yeah.
Although my original plan was to firebomb this whole thing to try to get rid of them so that Galeth could get in there. So, yeah.
Let's see. Lokrik.
Nuada taketh away. Does a lot more take the way though.
Like your
Tell that to my
hand.
hand.
On cue.
I think just Lokrik draws his axe as part of the move, and then as a standard. Yeah, see, I don't even think he's using any of his...
Mythic or nothing. Yeah, we're not.
Actually, he's going to Word of Hope, which is his new mythic ability, because he's mythic rank 3. As a standard action, you expend one of your mythic powers to inspire allies within 30-foot radius, granting each of them the ability to roll twice and take the higher result for one attack, saving throw, skill check, or ability check.
Nice.
An ally can use this ability once per round for a number of rounds equal to half your tier. So for 1 round, you can roll twice on something.
I think I'm outside the range of that.
Yeah.
So am I.
Yep. That's all right.
Hope. Words of hope. Do what you are trained to do, what I've seen you do. Do what I know is in your heart. Lokert giving words of inspiration, plus his singing. Ukher?
There's windows here?
Yep.
Okay, so if I go to here, can I see these group of things?
Out the window, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to quick draw out a sling. I'm going to mutagenic sling stone at the corner of this thing to try to blow up everything here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drop the sling and look at the skeletal archer with a menacing glare. Does he AOO me for using ranged and melee?
These skeletal things don't have claws.
Okay. Alright, I will roll to hit.
Were you trying to attack the bone creature?
I'm going to catch the corner of the bone creature. Right there. To hit those two as well. With splash. AC 27?
Yeah, you +1 from above. Your bomb goes flying out the window and
Boom.
striking the bone creature.
Okay, so that does 1d6 plus 5d... fire's okay?
Fire's okay.
Okay, plus my strength is currently
You sure
kind
it's
of
not a cold
weenie.
bomb?
Dad, he doesn't have cold bombs.
Damn it.
41 damage.
Ow.
Huh.
Okay, well, it's immune to magic, but it's not immune to just fire. There's no SR on bombs, right?
Nope.
Tweak. Okay, so yeah, you firebomb the bone creature.
Okay.
The little sweeping swarm of bones doesn't like that too much. What's the will save?
The reflex save?
Yeah.
The reflex save should be 19, I think. It's not that high.
It fails. Fuck.
Oh.
It takes time and a half.
It takes time and a half. Is it as per primary, or is it just splash?
This is a splash.
Right, 'cause this is just a splash? Okay, the splash for this is 9 damage, so
Okay.
14.
We'll just keep track of the carpet of bones that's around it with this token.
Thing's awesome. And really creepy.
So 9 damage.
I'm if that is art, it is awesome. If that is not art, then oh.
Right. And then these 2 skeletal warriors need to make their saves.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Yeah, if it's art, it's impressive. If it's not,
there
it...
should be 2 higher, so 12
Horrific.
or 11.
Okay, so 11 damage
and
or 9 damage each.
Okay. They're still standing, but the fire significantly damages the skeletal things.
Okay.
Okay, so fire erupts in the.
Actually, instead of dropping the sling, I'll use a move action to stow it again. So
Okay, the skeletal thing is kind of twitching. It's trying to move away from you to fire at you, and you're right in its face, grinning. Hammer in one hand, sling in the other. Remmy-Nae.
He's going to delay until he sees who or what is coming through the door.
Okay, skeleton archer.
Hey, guy.
Yeah, there's the guy that's with Ukher. He tries to 5 a step away from you. There's an AOO as he fires into melee.
All right, I biff him. I wasn't power attacking last round, so there's that going for him. AC 45.
Just hitting top of skull, middle of skull, jaw, fucking collarbone, rib bone connected to the hip.
25. Oh, did Bard's Song go up or no? I don't
did.
think it did. Oh, okay. Sorry. That was AC 47, and that is, or he's a +2 right now, right?
Okay, renting the armor, destroying the skeleton within.
27 damage. There. Boom.
bits of bone flying out of that tower. Bow clanging to the ground.
We don't need an archer.
Right. Now the other skeleton archers, I guess, are still targeting the things that it can see. All right, so we've got 6 archers that are rapid shotting.
Bowling for 20s.
1d20 plus 6 plus 1 from above.
Bowling for 20s.
Looks like they're hitting Galeth is the only one that can see. So a rain of arrows comes towards the knight. And there's one.
Hey, Ukher, can I borrow your weapon? Because it looks like it's hammer time and they can't touch this.
So
That was.
I think we lose XP for that. Equivalent level. XP.
Ah, fuck you.
AC 23.
Apologize to our audience for that.
and one of them
No, you
broke
don't.
his bowstring. Arrows raining down. Some of them are actually hitting the ground and kind of making little popping sounds, and you can see there's something wispy and eating away at the stone. Galeth, you are currently threatened by the big bony creature that came off from the.
I'm going to use my tactician ability as a swift action. Everyone within 60 feet who can see or hear me now has the escape route teamwork feat.
Okay.
Work together! Cover each other!
Nice.
And then I am going to ride by, attack, charge, bone creature 1. We're going to do this. And just kind of go up these stairs.
Okay. Riding the horse
With
up the stairs.
200 feet of movement, I should be able to manage that no problem.
Yep.
I don't incur any attacks of opportunity for movement from anybody. Neither does Tensender or
Does Remy
Lemmy-O.
say anything?
Ah! Squeak!
Not
Actually,
Lemmy,
no, I'm yelling.
Remy.
Lemmy, do you
Got my
stay on
turn.
Tensender or you drop off the back of him? Because right now he's riding.
No,
Vigorous motion.
you're. That's
Well,
true,
nobody
but
nobody gets AOs from movement right now.
no,
Oh,
nobody does.
Right.
So you're being protected. It's Tensender and Galeth and Lemmy-O time.
That's awesome.
He's holding on with the claws like, squeak!
I'm gonna go ahead and roll damage or attack rather.
Well, yeah, you gotta hit my AC 21 first.
AC 35.
Boom! Just your lance makes a horrible mess of the creature.
Let's see. Let's roll damage
Is
for
it
this.
Don't forget the
Adamantine
DR.
Is it adamantine and bludgeoning?
No.
All right, so subtract 5 from the damage.
Okay. 89 points of damage.
Oh yeah, horrible hole through the front of it.
It's just it's more it's like the lance is just it's just the thing that focuses all the fucking horrible weight.
You give the lance a shake
Muscle.
because you've got a femur somehow stuck to it, a skull that you put the lance right through the eye hole, and a hip.
Oh, good.
Like a whole. Like,
I've gotten very good at the what's the move where you throw the blood off your sword? There's a thing. There's a word for that. I'll figure it out later. But it's that. Except with the lance.
little bones tinkling down the
It's one of the Japanese maneuvers. in
tinkling
my-
down the stairwell. Clink, 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 clink. As Tensender thunders up the stairwell, the door opens, revealing a what should be a circular chamber meant for prayer and like honoring the dead that has been turned into some sort of laboratory. Remy. But standing at the front of the door, do you have any way of seeing invisible?
No.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the Chiburi. That's the thing.
Draw and cut in one stroke, wipe off the blood, and then resheath.
I'm pretty sure that's all like Japanese
Yeah.
Hollywood, but it's not real. But it's fucking cool.
Okay. The door is just open. Albanese, you hear a gruff voice say, Remy, you think you know which square the creature's in.
Ukher can see him.
Yeah, there is a leather-wearing, very strong-looking half-orc. He's wearing very little armor, however. He's got more of a cloak on him. And he's wielding a wand. It's Got a dagger at his belt.
Oh.
And he's saying over his shoulder, Nalbanese.
So I heard this, but I didn't say shit.
Yep.
I didn't see shit.
Can't see it. I can
that-
see it.
That changes what I'm gonna do.
Well then, they will face the spirits of the ancients.
And you get to hear 2 pots breaking, like...
I don't want to face the spirits of the ancients. Spirits of the ancients can go away.
Remy, you've got a view of this. There's some dude in the back of the room. He's not invisible, and he just tipped 2 pots over, and the ashes of the pots begin raising up into incorporeal-looking spirits.
That is such a cool mini.
The spirits look like they have dwarven beards. And I'm going to add wraiths to the initiative.
As I command before.
He says. To the wraiths. You notice that there's at least 6 other urns that look like this,
Okay.
which you want to break, I guess, and help them out.
Yeah, of course I do. I'm going to use my telekinesis to do that.
Oops. -14. They will act in the next round. Okay. At the beginning of next round. Lemmy-O.
I
Oh.
had delayed.
Oh yeah, you delay. If you actually, Lemmy-O's in the same
didn't-
is in the
I
same
got-
pip as Black Rovoth. You can go at 9 though, Remy.
Okay.
Yeah. You choose, like, after you see the event in the pip, you choose the pip after.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
for the Great Tippening was the event.
Okay.
All right, Lemmy.
Okay. So all I heard was some dude up there and some dudes back here. Is this thing on top of this thing?
That is the swarming cloak of swarming bones
Bones.
that it's wearing.
Okay, I'm going to flame strike that.
The whole mess.
Now, yeah, and I'm using a mythic point, so it's 2 higher. I'm also using a Robita's smoking pipe, so it's another. So it's actually caster level 13.
You can get 2 of those skeletons with it too, right?
I can get all the skeletons, and I can get everything.
It's a 10
It's a
foot
10-foot
radius.
radius.
10-foot radius? Oh, I thought it was 10
Yeah.
foot diameter. Nice.
Ooh, we get all of them.
Yeah, it's like a thing. Like that.
So SR applies if anything has SR.
Okay, so the bone creature is immune.
To fire,
It's just
immune.
immune.
To magic.
Well, you're not sure.
Chic.
it's holy and fire.
Yep, it's immune.
Damn it.
However, the bone
My
swarm.
Bladder is not immune to the tension. I'll be back momentarily. I have planned poorly. It is my
Oh,
fault.
shit, the bone swarm is not immune to this stuff. What's the will save or the reflex save?
The reflex save. This is sorry. So 13. This is gonna be pretty unsettling for you. This is not conjuration, is it?
No.
Damn it. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Okay, it doesn't evade. It takes time and a half damage from this.
Okay, then this is
It doesn't
this is 13d6.
That should not be an option for undead.
Right, and then the 2 other things
Oh, come
I think
on!
are blowing up. Yeah, these
40.
skeletal warriors, like 40. Okay, so
40
you
damage.
utterly destroy these 2 things.
4 things. I should be able to hit all of them.
The bone swarm. Oh, you're right. 40 damage. I think even if they make their save, they're gone. The Bone Swarm takes 60 damage. It's still there, but you can see
Oh,
bits and pieces of it are burning off of it, and then the bone creature underneath may have been protected by the Bone Swarm. You're not too sure what's going on here. But Lemmy-O definitely appears.
Yeah.
On a charging mount, I think there's a concentration check to actually cast your spell.
Yeah, sure.
So we'll back
I could let go.
We'll back up for a moment.
Okay.
You may want to prepare your concentration check.
17. Concentration 17. So the spell is 5th.
5th level spell.
Yeah.
Now, can the helmet can give the +2 sacred bonus to concentration checks to somebody
Actually,
else? Is that correct?
I'm gonna no. It's from
And that requires a mythic power, or just?
Yeah, that's fine. 17.
No, it's just a swift action it can do.
Okay, I think I'll have him do that and help Lemmy out with the
That's
concentration
awesome.
check.
So 1d20 plus 19.
It didn't do anything the round you attacked, so sure, it helped Lemmy out.
It was It was readying to help.
Yep.
25.
I have to get used to having this guy
Okay.
around.
Even if it was extremely violent motion while casting, the DC would be 20 plus spell level, and you just cast a 5th level spell. So you're able to get the spell off on the galloping, charging horse, and doing a tremendous amount of damage to the Bone Swarm. It's now looking at you, like you can tell, like there are pseudopods moving towards you, and it's not happy.
So that was my thing. Now I'm going to fly away from these assholes.
Okay, you're gonna take a move.
So I fly. Actually, no. I don't fly there. I'm going to use a mythic point to activate my invisibility again. And then I'm going to move. I'm going to move over here. Let's go see what's going on.
Right, because a standard action
Yep.
is activating a magic item. Shit.
Yep.
Okay. Invisible bat flies above the battlefield. Remmy-Nae, now you get to go. You had delayed, and you've got your full turn.
Yeah. He's going to kind of sneak up
Into the rafters?
into the
building?
rafters and then down on top of them. And I've got fast sneak, so I can do that.
Okay, give me your perception check, or your stealth check.
Stealth check is...
This is gonna go poorly.
Because wizards are so excellent at this.
Stealth... including my invisibility, or no?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry.
Actually, no. Actually, don't include the invisibility.
Alright. 46.
My wizard's perception check
+8.
is 20.
Okay.
Alright, this guy needs some sun. Like, he spends too much time indoors or something.
He
It looks
looks like a wizard, though.
It looks like he's got this weird surgical scar around his nose, and he's kind of covered in like grave soot.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's all sorts of alchemical equipment here, and it looks like they're in the middle of crafting one more of those bone things. You can see it kind of like on the table.
Okay.
How dare they disrupt our business?
Oh, and while he was sneaking around, he pulled out his little stump knife.
Okay. Skeletons. They are now mobbing Tensender's rear. I think there's an AOO in there, probably. Because they're double moving all the way up to Tensender. Galith gets an AOO and Tensender gets
Okay.
an AOO.
I will hit them.
You have your spear, right? Oh yeah, that's why. Never mind. Ah, easily. You need a 15-foot long
AC
spear.
34.
Yeah, that hits. Tensender also can make a kick. They didn't move optimally.
25 damage from the spear. It's not a bludgeoning weapon.
Becomes 20, which blasts one of them apart. Bits of it fall down the stairs. They're tough for skeletons. It's just they still don't have enough hit points.
25 from the hoof.
Yep. This gets through DR. Tensender hoof.
16 points of damage gets to the DR.
Is that including Bard Song?
No, it would be 18.
Okay, 18 kills it. Bones sliding down the steps. All right, and they basically double moved. So the surprise. It wants vengeance. Okay, the bony swarm exits the creature and moves up to Galith, where the spell originated. It is a swarm, so there's no AOO as
Sorry,
it
dude.
enters your squares. The bones are now like just crawling all over Tensender and you. There is damage. Both you and Tensender take 10 damage.
Shit.
Okay.
Some of the pokes and prods are carrying a virulent poison. So there's a
It's physical damage, like cutting, slashing, that kind of stuff.
yep.
Okay.
Magic physical damage.
Okay.
And now there's a poison. DC 22 fort save for you and Tensender. As there's a reddish toxin that is causing your faces and body to become puffy.
One second, let me check something real quick.
They might be immune. Because Paladin. I
I don't think
know.
paladins are immune to poison.
Disease.
This is true. They're immune to disease and magic disease.
This poison's awful for a paladin, though. Actually, it's awful for everyone.
Is this a slashing
think
or
it's-
piercing effect? Oh, this is a
Well, he has
melee
some,
weapon.
some weird
melee
power.
weapon.
It's a swarm attack. It does bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Melee weapon. It's not really.
No.
No,
That's weird.
it's like
It's weird that it says
shield
melee
block.
weapon. So it's like the evil people
And
punch
there was no attack roll either. It's just
It doesn't. Yeah, it's just any creature that damages the target with a slashing or piercing melee weapon is sprayed by the target's blood. I guess it's not really a weapon. It's
What
kind
does
of
the
a
spray
weird.
do?
You take damage.
sure.
if you're-
Because this feels kind of like an AOE type spray thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Your blood is now spraying the creature, but I do need a poison. Unless this blocks the effect, I need your fort save.
It doesn't block it. No, let me make my save real quick.
Galith's blood is now
do
spraying
that.
holy energy around them, I think.
Yeah. I'll do the horse first. I think.
Sure.
Oh, what's that thing? Stigmata everywhere.
Right. 18 on the horse. Horse fails.
Okay, the horse takes 1d6 charisma damage,
That's shitty.
1 damage, and is poisoned.
1 damage. Okay. That's not great. I mean, luckily it has 11 charisma, so it's not the worst thing in the world, but that could add up quickly.
Yeah, it's getting all puffy and it's
So
like
some of us
slobbering
over here with a lot less charisma than 11
Yeah.
are like, oh, that's a
37
scary swarm.
on the Galith roll, so I'm pretty good on that.
Gallus fine. And then there's a distraction ability for being inside of a swarm, so I think there are 2 other fort saves.
Yeah, go ahead and
You roll them.
here's Galith again. 22. That's
You
actually
made